And what is up, everybody? Just finished watching UFC, and it had to have been probably one of the shortest pay-per-views I've ever had the pleasure of watching. Um, First fight ends in a submission. Second fight ends in a knockout. Both of them first round. Third fight, Jake Ellenberger versus Josh Koscheck. Second round, Josh Koscheck is caught with a very, very nasty north-south choke. It looked like he was trying to break his neck, his own neck, trying to get out of it. Foaming out the mouth, head looked like a blueberry about to explode. And before he finally tapped out, it was horrific. And Josh Koscheck, I think this is his third straight loss in UFC. He got knocked out by Robbie Lawler. He got knocked out by Tyron Woodley. I haven't really seen, he's it's more or less the end of his career. He's not the young, cocky jerk. Well, he probably is still a jerk. I don't know, but he's not as young as he used to be. Therefore, he can't be as cocky as he would like to be, and either go to Bellator where you have actually have a chance of winning because just about everybody there sucks, or hang the gloves up, man. There's nothing else, really nothing else you can do. You've had a very successful run in UFC. Unfortunately, you never got a championship. Sorry, don't know what else to tell you. Then of course, Raquel Pennington versus Holly Holm. Very, very reminiscent to me, Holly Holm, of Anderson Silva and John Jones. Not in that she is great, but in that she is tall and uses her reach to her advantage. And just like when Cormier tried taking John Jones down the first couple times, John Jones got real, didn't even have to get that lower base, just spread his legs wide enough and couldn't get the double leg takedown. And unfortunately, Raquel Pennington couldn't, I'm surprised it went to split decision because Raquel Pennington couldn't get inside, couldn't get in the pocket, unfortunately. And, she was just kept at bay pretty much, and any takedown attempts were stuffed entirely too easily. One time she managed to catch Holly Holm in the chest, which knocked Holly Holm over. But then when she went in to try to finish the fight, missed. Unfortunately, her punch missed. Holly Holm got back up and just, continued to do what she was doing the entire fight. And then finally, the main event. Cat Zingano versus Ronda Rousey. Now, I already made mention of the fact I don't like Ronda Rousey. However, I respect her as a fighter. I respect her as a martial artist. And I've said this before. I, honest to God, don't see her losing anytime soon. Cat Zingano, as soon as John McCarthy said, let's get it on. As a matter of fact, even before that, from the stare down, I can see who was more focused. I could see who was gonna win. I saw it. I saw it when Vanderlei Silva fought Quentin Rampage Jackson for the third time. I saw the stare down, and I said to myself, Vanderlei is gonna lose. And he was viciously knocked out. Then you got this. I'm looking at the stare down, and I'm looking at Cat Zingano, and I'm looking at Ronda Rousey. Even the way she came out, that woman was determined to leave as champion. The determination you could see was much greater than Cat's, and a lot of times that's going to be the defining factor because Cat tries for a flying knee. Basically tried bum rushing her. Just runs in, goes for a flying knee. And rather than, throw the knee, connect, and then land, and then maybe try a couple of punches, she hooks her arm and actually tries grabbing and taking Ronda Rousey down. Ronda Rousey, unfortunately, due to the fact that she is a black belt in judo and currently studying Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, these are grappling arts which a lot of times welcome somebody's attack, like Aikido, directing the energy and then redirecting it, because granted it did take her down, but she used that momentum to basically roll over, and now Miesha Tate was thrown over. Kat Zingano was thrown over, and Zingano tries getting out because she's underneath. Her arm was trapped. And she got caught with this very, very, very simple yet so pretty arm bar. Hyperextending her arm, and Kat Zingano lost. I don't think the fight went over 20 seconds. The fight went faster than my description of it, and my description of it wasn't exactly that detailed. I feel bad for Kat because she had to overcome a lot between the surgery and her husband killing himself. Like, where the hell did that come from? It's sad. I was very sad to see her as sad as she was, because she really worked very hard towards it. She deserved that shot, and now for her to have to work towards getting it again. And will she win the second time? I don't know, but I guarantee it's not going to go that quickly. I've said it once and I'll say it again. The only person who could probably beat Ronda Rousey is Chris Cyborg. And I don't want that to happen, because when Chris Cyborg beat Gina Carano, her ugly face became the new face of women's MMA. That's not a face anybody wanted to look at. Women didn't want to look at it. Men sure as hell didn't want to look at it. At least with Ronda Rousey. Again, I don't like her attitude, but as a martial artist, she fights like a dude. She's a champion in every way, shape, and form. I'm done talking. You guys have a good night.